Hello everyone, good morning. Myself Mullitha Reddy. I'm a DevOps consultant and solution architect. Now we are going to discussing about working with git reset command. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So here first you need to understand what is git reset command. Then we can see the demo. Git reset command is one of the git command. Using this reset command, if you want to undo the changes, you can use this particular git reset command. Example, I can tell example. You have committed the changes. Example, you have created that git file. By mistake you have created, but you wanted to undo the changes from local to staging or local to working directory. Then what you can do, you can use the git reset command to implement that one. Okay. So in git reset command, we have three commands. One is git reset -soft and commit ID how to provide. Second command is git reset -mix commit ID. Even if you're not mentioning any mix, right? Default it will take this git reset -mixed only. Third one is git reset -hard, the particular commit ID. Understand that? These are the three commands. Now what you can do, you can go here. Now what I'm doing here, first you can check it here. Currently I'm in a DevOps project, and here you can see that currently I'm in the master branch. Now what I want to do, here I'm giving that, here we have a multiple files or directories guys in this particular branch. Now what I'm giving here, git log -one line. Okay, git log -one line. Now you can enter here. Here you can see that commit IDs. Clear, right? Now, if I give this particular commit ID, example, this particular commit ID git reset -soft on the particular commit ID, this commit ID it will go to the head. Whatever above commits, right? It will be back to local repository to staging area. Let's see that so that you will get some idea. So here git reset -soft. And then here you can give that example. I'm giving this particular commit ID. Okay. Git reset -hard -soft, and then here you can give the commit ID. Now you can enter here. When you do this particular git reset -soft commit ID, now what will happen? Whatever this particular commit ID, it will go to the head. Okay. And whatever above commits, right? Whatever above commits, it will be back to local to staging area. Now first I'm checking this git log -one line. And here you can see, right? If you see here, whatever we gave the commit ID, that commit ID is went to head, and whatever above commits, it is back to staging area. How do we check it? For that one, you can give it here git status. If you give the git status, right? Whatever above one, if you see here, above one is if you go here, above one is only an Ansible file, right? This particular Ansible file, it is back to staging area from local to staging area. It is back. Okay, understand, right? Any questions? When you use the git reset -soft command, whatever you are giving the commit ID, above commits will be back to staging area. Understand, right? Above commits will be back to staging area. Any questions now? Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that another command, that is git reset -mixed one. If you want, you can mention this mixed one. If you are not mention also, default it will take that git reset -mixed only. So now what this command will do, let's see. Okay. Now if you see here, I'm giving that git log -one line. Now we can enter. If you see here, we can see the multiple commits IDs. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here, you can give it git log. Okay, git reset -mix. If you want, you can mention, or else you can ignore this commit reset mixed one. We don't require to mention. It is not mandatory. If you not mention also, it will be act as a git reset -mixed only. Okay. Now here you can give it example. I'm giving that data.commit ID. It will go to the top. That means head. Whatever above one, what will happen? Let's see. Now you can see it here. Above one is Maven. Second one is Git. Okay. And also in the staging area, we have another file, Ansible one. Now you can enter. When you use this particular git reset -mix commit ID, this particular commit ID, it will go to the head. Now here you can give it git status. And here you can see that whatever we did git reset -mix, whatever we have a staging area, those will be back to working directory, along with whatever above one. If you see here, Maven and Git also, it is back to working directory only. What I'm saying here, when you use the git reset hyphen mixed command and commit ID, whatever commit ID above one, it will be back to working directory. And also whatever we have a staging area files, right? Those files will be back to working directory only. Understand, right? Here you can see that untracked files means working directory. Clear, right? Any questions? Now what I'm going to do, just I'm going to move this everything. I'm going to move this git one in staging area, and then I can use the git reset hyphen hard. What will happen? Let's see. If you see here, git add, just I'm giving that git add example. I'm just giving that Ansible. I'm going to move it. If you see here, git status, here you can see that changes to be committed. That is the Ansible one new file. It is available in the staging area, and untracked files means it is available in the working directory. Clear, right? Now what you have to do? Now here you can go with git reset. Before going to do, first we need to get that logs, right? That commit ID. Git log hyphen one line. Why I am giving that hyphen one line? It will give the short commit information, so that just I can copy that particular one. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this particular commit ID, or I'm going to take this particular commit ID, whatever above one, example data dog, right? Data dog, what will happen? Let's see. Okay. Now here you can go with git, what is that? Reset hyphen hard. And then here you can give the commit ID. Okay, now you can give the commit ID here. Again, I'm repeating, git reset hyphen hard. You can give the commit ID. Now you can enter here. Now if you see here, head is now the particular whatever we give the commit ID, it is available here. That is Muni one. Now you can go ahead and check it here. Git log hyphen one line. Now you can enter here. If you see here, whatever we mentioned, right, the particular commit ID, it is currently in the head. It means top. Whatever above one means data dog file, right? What will happen? Let's see. Okay. Now here you can give that here git status command. Now if you observe here, in staging area we have a Ansible file. That Ansible file deleted, and also whatever data dog file, right? Data dog file also permanently deleted. Understand? Whatever working directory, the particular working directory, staging area, whatever we have files, and also whatever we committed, give the commit ID, right? Above commits, everything will be deleted permanently when we use the git reset hyphen hard. Understand, right? Again, I'm repeating, guys. When you use the git reset hyphen hard commit ID, above commits, whatever, everything is deleted permanently. And also, if you have any files or directories available in the staging area, those also deleted. In our case, in the staging area, we have a Ansible, right? The particular Ansible file also deleted permanently. Here you are not seeing anything. Ansible deleted, and also Datadog also deleted. This is the command, git reset related command. Okay, this is one of the most important question in entry level. What is the usage of git reset command? What is the major difference between git reset hyphen soft hyphen mixed hyphen hard? Okay, they may ask questions, so you should be aware of this one. Just I'm recapping what exactly command will do. When you use the git reset hyphen soft and commit ID, whatever above commits, it will be back to local repository to staging area. And then when you use this git reset hyphen mix, if you give the commit ID, whatever commit ID above one, those files or directories, it will back to working directory. And along with, if you have any files or directories available in the staging area, those also it is back to working directory. Now third one is git reset hyphen hard commit ID. Whatever commit ID above one, it will be permanently deleted. And also, if you have any if you have any files or directories available in the staging area, those files or directories also it will be deleted permanently when we use this particular git reset hyphen hard soft mixed one. Understand, right? So these are one of the most important question in true level, but in real time we may not be used much. Okay, clear, right? Any questions? Now we are going to discussing about working with git revert command. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So first you need to be understand what is git revert command. Okay. So first of all, git revert command, using git revert command, if you want to be undo the specific commit ID, example, specific commit ID, you have added some content, you did something, you wanted to revert back those things, what you can do, right? You can use git revert command. Remember, when you use the git revert command, it will be create the new commit ID, guys. Existing commit ID will be exist, and also it will be create the new commit ID. There it will be showcase that what are the changes, it is revert back or not, we can check it. Okay, fine, right? If you want to be use that git revert command, you can use git revert, that is commit id or commit sha, whatever, commit hash. Okay, now what I'm going to do, you can go here, and here you can see that example. Here we have a Siva file. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it first. Before going to add it, right now here you can see that git log -1 line, and here you can see that just now I already added the particular Siva file. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the content inside this particular Siva file. Let's see that what will happen. Git vam Siva and insert mode, and then here I'm giving that you are good guy. Okay, just I'm adding this particular. Remember, for easy understanding purpose, I'm writing that normal words. Usually we'll be having the Terraform script, we'll be having that what is that developer code, everything, Java related class files, everything, guys. Okay, now example I have given this one, you are good guy. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it this one, WQ, and here you can give it git status, and here you can see that changes not status for commit. What you have to do, here we modify, right? That's why it is showcasing that modified. Now what you can do, you can go here, git add dot and git commit. Now here I'm giving the added the content in Siva file. Okay, because we added, right? Well, what we have added the particular you are good guy. Okay, now here can enter. Now if you see here, it is created the commit ID. Now if you go and check it here, git branch, sorry, git log -1 line, and here you can see that the particular whatever we have committed, the particular commit ID is generated, and here you can see that added the content in Siva file. Okay, super. Now what is the next one? What is the next one? Next one, right? Example, in this particular Siva file, I have added this one, I have committed. By mistake, this is wrong. I need to revert back. How do we do? For that one, you can use git revert command. What we can do? You can use the git revert command. If you go here, git, first you need to get that commit ID, git log -1 line. If you go with git revert, and then here I'm giving the commit ID, guys. If you see here in this particular commit ID only, right? I have written that written that this particular content, you are good guy. Now if you give it git revert the commit ID, whatever commit ID, it remaining, it won't be touched, guys. So whatever you are going to be do that the specific commit ID, this particular specific commit ID, whatever we did the changes. Example, I have written that you are good guy. So the particular one, it will be revert back. Revert back means it will be deleted from the particular Siva file. Okay, inside the Siva file, whatever content that particular you are good guy, it will be removed because I'm doing that revert, right? That's why. Now if you see here, git revert the particular commit ID, now we can enter. Now it will showcase this one. Here you can see that revert the specific one, whatever you have given that commit ID, that is fine. Here you can see that it is showcasing that modified because we did write Siva file, that's fine. Now you can go here, WQ, save it. Now we have saved this one. Now here you can go with this particular, first you can check it here, cat Siva file. If you see here in the Siva file, whatever we have added that particular you are good guy, we have reverted, right? That's why it is removed from the particular Siva file. And also you can check it here, git status. And if you see here, everything, nothing to commit, working tree clean. Just we have reverted the changes, guys. Okay, whatever we have written the particular commit ID, when you use the git revert the specific commit ID, whatever changes we did, that the particular changes will be revert back to normal. It means inside the Siva file, we have added you are good guy. The particular good guy is deleted because of we given that git revert the commit ID. In the particular commit ID only we have added that one. Understand, right? This is the one of the most important. Sometimes in interview level, they may ask question, hey Murli, can you please explain git revert command? Okay, what exactly it will do? Okay, example, I have committed some changes. I wanted to revert back. How do we do? Then what you can do, you can use the git revert command and commit ID how to give it. And also in console also we can do that. If you want to be revert back changes, you can do that. Understand, right? And also in real time as well, we always use this git revert command. Sometimes if you do some changes, if you do some mistake, if you want to be revert, you can do that. And also one more thing, remember here it is changes done. If you go and check it here, git log -1 line. If you give this particular git log -1 line, if you enter here you can see that this is the commit ID, and here you can see that revert the particular one. because we reverted this particular one, right? This particular reverted this particular committed, right? Whatever commit message, it will add it, reverts double quotation, whatever commit message, existing committed message, right? The particular commit message, it is added. And also, as I said, when you revert, right, it will be create a new commit ID. It will create the new commit ID. If you observe here, this commit ID is generated. Understand, right? This particular commit ID, it is generated. Any questions now? You understood, right? Still, if you have any question, now we are going to discussing about working with gitignore. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So remember this gitignore, usually when you are creating the repository, during that time only will be create the gitignore. So here I already written the documentation as well in the devopszerotohero series. Take working with the gitignore file. So first you can understand what exactly gitignore file. Gitignore file used in Git to tell version control system which files are directories to intentionally ignore and not tracked in the Git repository and not tracked in a repository. So what I'm saying, like example, here you have a repository that is sample project. Okay, sample project. If you give it LL command, and here you can see the specific files are directories. So in case if you have created some files, you don't want to be track that particular one. Example, this particular project is a Java-based project. So when you do that ambient clean package, ambient package command, it will be generated the target directory. Inside the target directory, we will be having that jar file. Okay, now we have tested in your local. When you're trying to push the particular code from local to remote repository, you don't require to push the target directory. So you don't require to track that particular one. So then what you can do, inside the gitignore file, we can define the particular target slash. So that what will happen, the particular target directory, when you're trying to push from local to remote repository, it won't be pushed. Understand, right? So you don't require unnecessary files or directories needs to be pushed to remote repository. Then what you can do, we can use the gitignore file. Understand, right? So it helps prevent committing temporary files and build outputs, secrets, environment specific settings that should not be part of the repository. Then what you can do, you can use this particular gitignore file. Here you have to remember, guys, when you created the repository in the GitHub, so first thing what we can do in the real time, we always create the gitignore file initial only. Later also you can create. If you create the later, right, already committed one, it won't be tracked. It won't be do the changes. Example, you earlier we already pushed the node underscore modules. Example, node underscore modules, we already pushed it. But now I'm creating that gitignore file. What will happen, right? Existing whatever node underscore models, it won't be ignored. Understand, right? That's right. And here what we can do, first we can create the touch command gitignore file, and then here example, as I said, real time, right? If it is a Node.js application, we have a node underscore models. If it is a Java based application, we'll be having the target directory and Python related one, and ignore log files if we have any star.logs, and also ignore environment specific. Okay, everything. Example, and also I'm going to show you star.txt, star.java, any files. So these files also I should not be track the particular one. Okay, understand that? So usually this particular whatever gitignore file will be keep it in the remote root of your repository only. So we can do that. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to create here. Here I'm in the sample project. Example, I'm in the July project, July branch. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, here I'm giving the touch command. Touch gitignore. Okay. Gitignore. Now enter. Now if you see here, gitignore cat command, you need to give it lsfll because this is hidden file, right? Dot means if you see here, it is created gitignore. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this gitignore. Gitignore. Now can enter insert mode. Here what I'm giving here, right? Example for understanding easy purpose, star.txt. Any .txt files, I'm going to ignore it. And also star.java and also star.php. Example I'm telling, guys. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, Now I have given the star.txt means any star, the particular file extension is .txt, .java, .php. If I am going to create, right, those it won't be track it. Understand, right? Now I can go here, save it. Now if you see here, what I'm doing here, I'm giving here touch command, Murli, msready.txt, okay, and touch command, file.java, okay, touch command, login.php, okay, login.php, and I'm giving that another one, sign up. Now enter. If you see here, whatever I have created, one is file.java, login.php, and also msready.txt. Okay, sign up also we have created. Now, if you go and check it Git status, usually what we have to do, right? So, okay, before going to do, right, what we have to do, before we create it, right, first we need to give a git dot command, okay, and here you can go with git status. If you see here, first we need to be .gitignore file, we need to be to that, okay, and also if you see here, sign up only we are able to see it. We are not seeing any file.java and also login.php, okay, msready.txt. It is not showcasing. The reason inside the .git directory we already mentioned, that's why only sign up page we are tracking. Understand, right? So this is the major usage. Now I'm giving here committed -m, sorry, commit -m under the .git ignore. Okay, fine. Now if you check it here, git status. Now here you can see the specific one. Understand, right? Now what I'm saying, when you create a .git ignore file, you can add it whatever you want. Extensions you need to be ignore it. Then first what you have to do, you need to add commit. Then you can create a new files or directories, whatever you have mentioned inside the .git ignore file. So those files or directories will be ignored. It won't be tracked. Okay, you may ask question here. It will be visible, but Git won't be tracked. When you're trying to push from local to remote, what will happen? This particular file.java, login.php, those things it won't, msready.txt, these files won't be pushed to from local to remote repository. Understand, right? So this is the usually this is one of the most important in real time. We always use the .git ignore file, especially Java-based application or Node.js applications, whatever. Okay, understand that? And as I said, these are the key rules and patterns. And star.log means any logs files, it will be ignored. Build means any build directory, it will be ignored. Not equal important.log. Here, if you see here, star.log, we have ignore all. But not equal here mention means except inside this particular star.log, except this particular one, except this important.log, remaining everything will be ignored. Everything will be ignored. Understand, right? And then here you can see the star.tmp. It will be ignore the temporary files as well. And here is also temporary folders also it will be ignored. Understand, right? Any questions this one? And also in case if you want to be stop tracking files already committed, what you can use this git rm-catched file name and you can commit again. It will be tracked. Understand, right? So this might be sometimes we may require we already committed, but those things also we need to be tracked. Then what you can do, you have to use git rm-catched file name and then you can give it commit and stop tracking files. And the example I'm telling. Clear, right? Any questions? So usually in the real time, very most important in interview level, they may not be asked much in .git ignore file, but you should be aware of this particular one, how it will work. Okay, what is the major advantage of using the particular .git ignore file? Any questions now? Now we are going to discussing about working with git diff and git head command. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So for that one, right? Here we already having on small sample FM project. Here you can see that files are directories. Okay, now what I'm going to do in here we have a M1 file. Now I'm going to open this M1 file. VAM M1 insert mode. Hello. Yeah, hello M1 is already there. Okay. And then here I'm giving that I'm from HYD. Okay. Now you can save this one. Now if it's if you check it here, git status command, currently it is showing the changes to be committed. Now what I'm giving here, just give the git add command. Fine. Now you can check it here. Now if you see here, the whatever we did the modifications, right, it is available in the staging area. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going here again, git, I'm going to open this one, vam m1 file, and then insert mode. I am a DevOps run. Example I'm giving. Okay. Now you can save this one. If you see here, changes to be committed, it is in the whatever we added. I'm from Hyderabad. Okay. Now I have added one more thing. If you see here, git status command, here changes to be committed is showing that M1 file, and also just now we have added, right? So there also we added something. Example, I'm a DevOps trainer, correct? So now we need to see the difference between whatever the specific file, I wanted to see the difference between working directory, staging area, Now in working directory we have a I'm from Hyderabad, fine. In staging area we have a I'm from Hyderabad. In working directory we have a added extra one, that is I'm a DevOps trainer. Understand, right? Now we can see the difference so that you will get some idea. Git diff, and here you need to give the your file name. Here I'm giving that git is diff, and then here you can give it. If you observe here in this particular A and B, okay, M1 file we added extra line, that is I'm DevOps trainer. Understand, right? If you see here, plus means it is added, minus means it is deleted. Understand, guys? So if you want to see the difference between working directory, staging area, the specific file, what are the changes happen, so you can check it here using git diff command. And also you can check the git diff command for to check two different commit IDs as well. Example, if you see here, git log --- online. Okay, --- what happened? One second. Git log --- two hyphens you have to give it, guys. Okay, one line. If you see here, what I'm going to do, I want to see this difference between this particular commit ID 076, this particular 342. Let's see what will happen. Okay, now you can give it git diff, and then first I'm giving this 07. We have added that particular Siva file. Okay, and you can give it another one, that is created a Murli file. Let's see what exactly. Okay, now enter. If you see here, we are seeing the differentiation between this particular one, and here you can see the specifically it is added the Siva file. If you see here in the Siva file, it is deleted file mode, that particular one, and in the ASR, right, here we have a specific one, that is the DevOps one. Okay, now here you can see the differentiation, right, whether it is added, whether it is deleted, you can able to see it here. Okay, if you want to see the differentiation between two different commits also, we can use this particular using git diff, the commit two commits. But usually in real time we won't be use it. You can ignore it just for understanding purpose what exactly git diff command, okay, where exactly we'll be use it. That's why I'm covering this topic, but in real time we won't be use it much. Okay, now what is the next one? We have a head command. Okay, we have a head command. You can give it a git space, sorry, you can give it git log --- one line, and here, sorry, two hyphens I have to give it, --- one line. Sorry, what happened, man? Git log --- one line. If you see here, when I give the git log --- one line, and here you can see that, specific one. If you see here, head means this is the top command. Okay, latest commit ID. Okay, latest commit ID, when you add any new file or directory, right, there will be the display that when you commit that particular one, where it will be display the head one, what exactly branch, which branch it is head, that is the July branch. This is the latest commit ID. Okay, head is nothing but latest commit ID, guys. Okay, understand, right? That is the your uses of git diff and git head command, whatever. Okay, head command, head related one, we can see it just giving that particular one, git log --- one one line, and there we can see that head, that is the latest commit ID. So if you are trying to add a new one now, right? Now the whatever latest commit ID, it will act as a head only. Clear, right? Fine. Any questions now? And here you have to remember, in real time we won't be used much, but just for understanding purpose, I have covered these two topics. Clear, right? Any questions? Now we are going to discussing about deletion of GitHub repository. Let's see the demo so that you will get some idea. So here you have to remember one thing, guys. Before going to delete the GitHub repository, sometimes you will get two requests from developer. One is saying like they will be raise the Jira ticket or rally. Hey Murli, we have this particular repository. We have created the branch name is wrong. Can you please rename it? Example, if you see here, I'm taking that micro-API and they have created that develop. Instead of development, they have created the branch name is develop. So what they will be request us, can you please rename it? How do we do? For that one, first we'll take the particular repository. Example, this is a micro-API. And then here you can go with the branches, click this particular branches. And here you can see that currently it is a develop. From develop, we need to change it to development. How do we do? For that one, you can select here, right click three icons here, and here you can see that rename branch. Okay. Now here what I'm doing here I'm giving the development. Okay. From develop to I'm changing to from develop to I'm changing development. Now you can rename this one and then you can inform to developer. Understand, right? Sometimes you may ask question, Murli, why they will reach out us? Sometimes what will happen, right? Some of the project, few of the developer, they may not have the admin privileges. Their team lead or manager not available, and then they will reach out to DevOps engineer, because DevOps engineer having the admin privileges for entire, not only GitHub, enter any tool will be having the admin privileges related to DevOps tools. Okay, they will reach out us and then we'll be change it, and here you can see the development branch changed, and we'll be informed to them, hey, we have changed the rename the branch name from develop to development branch. Clear, right? This part is clear, right? Okay. Second request. So sometimes what they will do, right? They may created the repository name, their manager or team lead, they have the admin privileges they have created, but currently their team is not available. One of the developer, they may reach out to you. Okay. If they reach out to you, right, first you have to ask them, can you please raise the ticket? The reason, if they reach out us to through Teams or WebEx or whatever tool, okay, depends on project to project, they may use different charting tool. Okay. They may request, hey, can you please rename it? If you rename it, right, sometimes it may problem for you, because without ticket, if you rename it, right, if someone asks, hey, why you have changed that particular why you have renamed it, you don't have any tracking. That's why always recommended to ask them to raise the ticket, and then you can rename the repository. How do we do? Example, here we can this micro-API. I wanted to change it to microservice-API. How do we do? Go to the settings, go to the specific repository settings, and here you can see that micro-API, right? And here I am giving that microservice. Understand? From micro-API to microservice-API. Understand, right? Now here you can see that it is available. Just come down a little bit. Microservice is available. Okay. So after we click rename, after we give, if you see here, earlier it was micro-API. Now we have renamed to microservice-API. Now we can inform to them in the chart and also in ticket, we have renamed it. Okay. Now third one. Sometimes what will happen at the specific repository, they are having the default branch name is main branch, but they wanted to change default branch is the development branch. Example, I'm telling, when you are creating any new repository, usually default branch is main branch, right? Now what they are asking us to development branch is the default branch. Can you please change it? Then what you have to do now? They will be raise the ticket. Okay, fine. We will be take the specific repository, example microservice-API, and then go to the settings. Go to the settings, and here you can come down. Here you can see the default branch is main branch. Now what we have to do? We need to change to development branch. Here you can see that switch this one, and here you need to select the development branch. Again, I am repeating, from main branch to we are changing to development branch. Now here you can click the update one. Now here it is asking, I understood. Just update this one. Now, if you see here, now the default branch is development. If you go and check it here as well, now here you can see that default branch is development branch only. Understand, right? Default branch is development branch. Sometimes, guys, sometimes we may get this type of request as well. One is rename the branch name, rename the repository name, and also change the default branch name from one branch to another branch. Understand, right? And also sometimes, very rare cases, we'll be get the request from them to delete the specific branches. They don't require. Okay, then they want we wanted to delete. Example, they may raise the ticket to delete this particular release dot this specific one. Now what you have to do? Now you can go here, the specific repository, and here you can see the branches. Click the branches, and then here you can see the specific branch, and then here we have option delete branch. Now you can click this delete. Now what will happen, right? This particular branch will be deleted. Here you have to remember, we can't delete the default branch. If you see here, you can't delete the specific default branch, guys. Where is that? Yeah, default branch, you can't delete it. Remember one thing, guys, you can't delete the default branch. Now you can click this one. If you see here, you can't delete the default branch. Understand, right? Now I have deleted the specific branch as well. Okay, super. Now final thing is, as I said, we need to delete the repository. Sometimes they may raise the ticket to us, delete the specific repository we don't require. Then we'll be delete. And also sometimes we may create it for POC purpose. After we done, we don't require the specific branch, specific repository. What we will do, you can select this particular repository, go to the settings, and then you can come down here. Now here you can see that delete a branch. And before going to delete, guys, one more thing, sometimes very rare cases, we'll be get it. We need to archive this repository. Archive means once you archive the specific repository, it will be having the read-only access only. No one can be push the code to the specific repository. That is very rare cases. We also do the archive this repository as well. Clear, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this particular repository, and here you can see that techworldwithmurali. This is an example. This is an organization. Inside the organization, we have a microservice API. Now I want to delete this repository, and then you need to confirm. Yes, I have read it. And then here you need to apply, define the specific one. And then you can paste here, delete this repository. And here you need to confirm your password. Okay, now done. It is deleted. Here you have to remember, usually once you delete, you can't revert back. Sometimes you may delete this particular repository accidentally. Okay, as I said, we don't have any option to roll back, revert back. Then what you have to do, you need to raise the ticket with, GitHub team so that they can restore quickly. Remember, usually once you delete it, as per currently, they will be stored in, I think, 90 days. Okay, the data will be 90 days available. So what you have to do, in case if you delete the specific repository, you can directly reach out to the GitHub team. Hey, we accidentally deleted this particular repository. Can you please restore? You have to raise the ticket so they can restore the specific repository. Understand, right? Any questions? You don't want to worry if something, sometimes if you delete the repository, you don't want to worry on that. Immediately you can raise the ticket with a GitHub team. Sometimes some of the organizations, we may have GitHub account manager as well for the organization specific. So you can inform to him, hey, we have accidentally deleted this particular repository. Can you please help us? So that what they will do, right? They will be restore the particular repository as well. Clear, right? Any questions now? So these are the major thing, very most important also in real time. Any questions now? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me by LinkedIn, Instagram, Telegram, and also we have a techworldwithmurali website. In this website, I already published DevOps, AWS, Kubernetes, Terraform, login, monitoring, AWS networking, DevOps hands-on project. Here we have a 1 month, 6 months, 1 year plans available. If you want, you can enroll here. Still, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will try to respond as soon as possible. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next video.